This is Pete Feenstra on Friday the 11th of November. 11, 11, 11. Doesn't happen very often. Talking to the legendary keyboard player, flautist and multi-instrumentalist, and the man who keeps focus going the year 2011, Mr. Thijs Van Leer. Great to have you here, Thijs.
Hello, Pete.
Great to have you here. Unbelievable that you're still touring and you're pulling bigger crowds than ever before.
Yeah.
I should say we're doing this interview for GetReadyToRock.com because I forgot, but I'm tired, it's been a long week. Let's talk about the recording side of Focus first, Thijs. You're now on what, Focus 9 or Focus 10?
No, Focus 9 was done already 2 years ago.
Right.
That was with, that was with Niels van der Steenhoven as a guitar player. And Niels left us after 5 years of very successful playing.
Great player.
And he gave the guitar,
yeah,
to his teacher, Menno Gootjes.
Wow.
Who's a monster.
And Menno's very well known in his own right in Holland, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And
Menno's,
and he's played in Focus before, hasn't he?
That's true.
Yeah.
That was in 97, 98.
Ah.
And there we had a few concerts, and then it died, and it was reborn.
When was that exactly, when you say?
Halfway 2000.
Yeah.
So the new Focus actually exists longer than the old Focus ever.
Yeah, that's the case for quite a few bands, funnily enough, who are in your position.
Yep.
And one of the reasons for that, of course, is that there seems to be a huge upswing in classic rock, prog rock, rock in general, and bands who've been around as long as you have.
Yeah.
Are you finding that to be the case generally?
I don't know, I don't feel being familiar with any trend or fashion, you know.
Right.
I think we made music always non-fashionable, and maybe the songs were strong enough to hold, you know, to abide the time, I call that in English.
That's
and I'm very glad that also not only the people of my age, but there are people, very young people that come to our concerts now, you know, they rediscover our music, which is, wow, God-given, you know.
And one of the reasons they rediscovered you is that you had another hit again because of the World Cup. And every time I had the adverts on up, Pop's Focus, it was fantastic, great publicity. Was that as popular in Holland as it was here?
Oh, man. Can I say Nike without making...
Yeah, go on. We're not going to get paid.
Nike. Nike had a film of 3.5 minutes with Rooney in it, with a very famous Federer, but not playing tennis, but table tennis.
Yeah.
You know, and a fantastic film made by a very famous Hollywood producer.
Wow.
And they chose Hocus Pocus by Focus as the main theme.
Yeah.
So,
which kind
you know
of
how many people looked at the YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
130 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a lot.
Half of whom are coming to Sutton tonight, of course. Great night.
Yeah, if it's only half, it's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so we talked about Focus 9. Focus 10 is in the pipeline. I think.
No, Focus 10 is more rock and roll.
Yeah, but I mean,
it goes back to the roots more than ever. Focus 8 was a stepstone. Focus 9 was another one, and now Focus 10 is probably going to be a milestone.
Yeah.
That's what I smell.
Yeah. Okay.
I smell rubber. Emerson Fittipaldi would say.
Yeah. And
we smell rubber.
Can you tell us about what we can expect on that?
Yeah.
Good stuff? All already recorded?
Yeah. Everything is recorded. Everything has been mixed already.
Okay.
In a very aggressive way, very beautiful also. But we wait actually for the sleeve of Mr. Master Roger Dean.
Wow.
You remember Roger Dean?
Yeah, did all the Yes covers.
Many others.
Yeah.
You know. That's Menno. Menno, join us, please.
And here's Menno, the guitar player we've just been talking about.
He's our new star.
Hey guys.
Menno.
Hey Menno, great to have you here.
Great to be here, man.
You've been back in the band how long?
Since January officially.
And you were in them in the late 90s. Does it feel any different?
No, it doesn't feel any different. Well, it is different because it's a different lineup, you know. So you're working with other people.
Yeah. But you were familiar with the stuff, or most of the stuff?
Yes, yeah. Well, it was kind of, you know, it was kind of a stressful situation when I had to replace Niels a year ago. So I did 4 gigs with them already. That was kind of, they flew me into Southampton.
Okay.
I had to play for 7. I had to play for 700 people and like 3 hours later or something. So I did.
Yeah. Way to go, way to go. just as you came in there, we were talking about Roger Dean. So what was the connection with him, with folks?
Yeah,
how did you?
the thing was that I was always an admirer already, you know, with the things he did, these big sleeves of the vinyl for Yes and for other artists.
Yeah.
OCPs and
nowadays it's a CD sleeve, of course.
Yeah, but that's all, you know, that's minimal. But we are also going to make a vinyl of
oh yeah, that seems to come back
again, you know.
That would be great.
Yeah.
And there's a guy that works in our management. We have the manager now, his name is Martin Darwell.
Yeah.
And Darwell has a new right hand, and that's Daniel Earnshaw.
Oh, okay.
And Earnshaw comes to my house in Holland for the first time to make some films about me playing the grand piano at home. And he made a DVD, whatever, I don't know how he calls it. And we also sell it on the merch, you know. It's just me on the piano with all the mistakes and all the shit. You know?
And next week we're going around your house.
Now, and then he told already that he had connection with Roger Dean.
Oh, okay.
Him being 26 years old, I thought, such a young guy. What should he have with Roger Dean? But he had a very regular correspondence with Roger Dean, and he knew all about Roger Dean. And he was already suggesting then that maybe there would be a possibility of combining Roger and Focus, which was a very long process that I thought, okay, Roger is too expensive. We never can pay him, you know. So like a dream, like a utopia. You know?
But it worked and it's happened.
It's gonna work.
It's gonna happen.
But it takes some time.
It's
Roger's fault. It's not out
But
hurry up, Roger.
But you give him some things for him to work around?
He showed us. Last time we saw each other was in how's that
somewhere last week. Where was it?
Boundaries, Fletching. You know?
Training somewhere?
Just near here.
Fletching.
Fletching. And he had a small, very beautiful exhibition of his main work. He did for Yes, he did for other groups.
Excellent.
And the same time, at the same night, at the opening of his exhibition, we played. And we had a very serious talk with him. And he had some sketches of ideas. And that's, I'm not going to review to you.
No, okay.
That's a secret.
We'll wait for that. So this album could be out in the spring of next year, something like that?
No, sooner.
I think sooner.
Ah, great.
Around Christmas or a little later.
And for people who go and see, well, this is the last night of the tour, so I guess it'll be people in Europe, but
sorry.
that's probably Roger Dean as we speak. So,
who is this?
Just hold this.
Yeah.
This is the live interviews, you can tell.
Yeah. We had.